How is the current crisis impacting your day-to-day retail banking business? What are the opportunities going forward?
Well, the recent crisis has undoubtedly and irreversibly changed the face of retail banking. We've experienced a decade of unsustainable reliance on cheap, short-term funding, which was never really going to be sustainable. Yet equally, we cannot underestimate the almost huge impact on the relationship between banks and businesses and that of distrust. And therefore, the banks that return and reinvest and work in partnership with businesses that really will start to look again at their plans for growth and for profitability. There's a real chance, I think, for banks to emerge from that looking at their social responsibilities and the parts that they play in the wider communities as we start to reinstall that faith, that confidence and professional trust between banks and businesses.
How do you see retail banking activities evolving over the next couple of years?
Focus on relationship between banks and their customers will become a real driver as I think banks start to look at non-price differentiators. For example, here at Santander we've launched a breakthrough program which positions a non-traditional form of bank finance for fast-growing SMEs in the UK. And those are just the kinds of examples that we're talking about. The customer will be at the heart of everything that banks need to do in the future.
How are you addressing changing customer needs in terms of marketing and distribution? What role does mobility play here?
Well, new technology plays a huge and increasingly important role in the relationships, I think, between banks and their customers. We've relaunched our online banking service, focused again on improved security and even more functionality. Our customer demands change and have changed hugely over the course of the last 5 years. So we've even developed that further by launching mobile applications for intelligent smartphones and iPads, enabling customers not only to do self-serve banking, as we call it, online at home, but even now when they're out and about on the move. The app has already downloaded over 100,000 times in the short space it's been available. So I think new mobile technology in particular will be something that banks will not only have had to respond to, but continue to respond to over the coming years.
With a longer-term view, how do you foresee the role of face-to-face relationships versus remote interactions?
Well, the truth is it's all about balance. We recognise that there is still a huge reliance on a face-to-face relationship, yet equally an improving and increasing demand for mobile technology. So as I say, it's a question of balance between the two. We remain focused on expanding our relationship propositions in our branches by recruiting local business managers in local communities, yet also investing huge amounts of money in emerging and current technologies to offer customers what we call a truly multi-channel approach, so that however they choose to do business with us, whenever they choose to do business, through branch or through technology, they're able to do so.